In addition, another component of employment law that is very critical that employers, including physicians, have to know is the basics of discrimination law: discrimination, harassment, and retaliation. Those three errors can be very costly. The EEOC can come in and investigate a practice. It can lead to a costly federal lawsuit, federal or state lawsuit, and these kinds of employment law cases can go on and on and on, and they can cost literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. And what a lot of employers, including physicians, don't know is that most of these employment-related issues are not covered by your insurance. They're not covered by the general liability carriers. They're not covered by the malpractice carriers. Unless you have employment practices liability insurance coverage, you're not covered. So from dime one, these physicians and these practices have to carry the burden of this very costly litigation. So it's very important, if I have one suggestion or one request of my clients, I tell them training is essential. You need to have your practice audited by someone who's familiar with your employment laws of your state. Come in, set up the practice so that you have no fundamental errors in the way you set up your practice from an employment law perspective, and then you need to make sure that you have an adequate training program so that your managers and your practice managers, your nurse practitioners, for everybody on the staff, including the physicians, understand the basics so that you can be sure and comply. Training isn't a one-time thing. It's got to be training and updating so that you can spot the issues. Everybody understands what is important to protect your practice, and it's worth every dime of the training.